Welcome to Big Beard and Friends, episode 312. All right. First and foremost, let me go ahead and start by simply saying, I hope that whatever it is that you don't talk about, I hope that you heal from. And I really mean that. I hope that whatever it is that you're struggling with, I hope that you stop struggling. Whatever it is you're fighting, I hope you stop fighting and achieve. And whatever goal that you have, that you set out for yourself to do for the better of you, I was going to say your health, but of you as a being, as a whole human being, whatever it is, from a goal, once again, to simply doing something you've always wanted to do. I hope that you can do it, and I hope that you find joy in whatever it may be. Some of us thrive around others, thrive in the environment that we're in. And some of us, well, kind of what my topic tonight is going to be about. Some of us thrive and do better when we're in self-solitude. Now, I want to go ahead and get this right out, straight across to the point. Self-solitude is a real thing. I don't think that many people understand what self-solitude is, but it's the positive, chosen state of being alone, characterized by an inner focus on oneself rather than the feelings of loneliness. You hear that? You focus on yourself, oneself. It's a constructive, sometimes peaceful experience used for self-reflection. You dig? Emotional healing is a very important thing, and I think a lot of us forget that. Even for others, the personal growth that you do and that you go through is phenomenal, especially when it benefits you to the point where you're way up here, and you used to be down here, and then you were down here, then you were at the very bottom. You were at rock bottom. People look down on people. And I'm going to tell you something. The only time that you should ever look down on somebody is when you're picking them up. That you could say, oh, that's corny, Big Beard. Oh, give him a medal. Look at him. I don't care what you say, for one. And two, those people that might make fun of something like that, or for kindness or helping or inspiring others, they probably need it the most, but they have this bravado that they need to fulfill. Self-solitude is such a real thing that there's times where you find the peace in your life and you don't care, you're not worried, not one thing strikes you about anyone else. It is simply the love of yourself to find, to grow, to understand you, to do what, the feeling of being isolated could be bad to some, but to some it's a good thing. You need to look at solitude and loneliness, right? See, solitude is joyful, right? It's joyous. It's voluntary. It's a neutral state of being alone. Whereas loneliness is the often painful feeling of being isolated. You dig? Now, sure, I'm giving you some definitions. I'm giving you some things that I'm reading and I'm looking up and the benefits that it offers. Let me tell you that it offers opportunities for people. You dig? I don't think people understand that. It's for deep thinking. It's increased creativity, self-discovery, right? Mental restoration. It really gets me for somebody to not understand somebody, but let alone make fun of it or talk all kind of smack about them. And to the people out there who think that if people have to want to be away from people and don't want to travel and don't want to go anywhere and don't want to do anything and don't want to speak to anybody, they just want to focus on their self because they're self-healing, as I am. To the people out there who think something along the lines, maybe, perhaps, think about your family, think about this, think about that. You're not the only one in the family. I'll tell you this, to those kind of people who think that people like myself may be close-minded or self-centered because I want to not go anywhere. I don't want to be around people. I want to be alone. Let me tell you something, and it's simply this right here. My family is the reason I want to do better. Don't get it fucking twisted. For anybody. The reason I don't want to hang out with certain people, the reason I don't want to be around certain things, the reason I don't want to go to travel, the reason I don't want to be around people that bring me down is because of shit like that. Now, I've addressed that and I'm going to move on because the show was inspired around that anyway. Purposeful practice is what it is. It can be deliberate. It can be a deliberate tool to regain perspective. And if you've never looked inside of yourself or seen yourself in such a way, I don't know what to tell you. Solitude can be a good thing. It can be a bad thing. I personally think it's a time for introspection, I guess. Mental reflection, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. I like to connect with my own thoughts and emotions and away from like the social interaction and some, I guess, technology and stuff like that, because I still use it. My music stays on. You can hear it a lot of times when I record. When I record anything for that matter. I have to put music in what I record so you don't hear the stuff in the background. Regardless, for many people, for many of us, I guess solitude means being in a space where you can focus and block out the light and block out the hate and block out people and focus solely on connecting exclusively with their self and getting to know their self. Oh, he's having a midlife crisis. Oh, he's going nuts. Oh, shut up. No matter who they are, no matter what they're going through, even the people that talk smack about you, or quite truthfully, even the people that don't understand you. If you're willing to learn, that's different. Open your ears. Not your mouth as much. I'm sorry. Self solitude has helped me. Quit smoking 15 years ago. Quit drinking. What is it? 3.5, 4? Something like that. Quit doing a lot of stuff in my life. Self solitude has helped me realize a lot of things to the point where I'm willing to let things and situations and people go. Now, nobody has to care, but understand, for a guy like me, I was once always, no matter what, don't say nothing negative to someone. And I still do. But I mean, even when they done you wrong, I mean, those days are over. I respect everyone. Self-solitude has helped me. If no one watching ever hears this, or if no one, period, hears this, I will tell you that essentially, when it comes to self-solitude, listen, it's not about being lonely. Don't get it twisted. It ain't about being lonely. I want to be lonely and left alone. But more about being in a comfortable, nurturing relationship with yourself. Really getting to know yourself. See, that's the problem with most people, you dig? They don't really know that they know themselves, but they don't really know themselves. They don't know who they are. They just live. I know who I am. And I'm going to say right now that somewhere in life, I lost myself. I don't know when. Now, I found myself again, and I'm not letting him go anywhere. I'm being the person that I needed when I was young. Self-solitude can be a good thing, so before you say a lot, understand, maybe you can't, I don't know. But to anybody watching, if you can find solitude, it's that state of being alone without being lonely. It can be a positive and constructive state of engagement within yourself, I promise. That's really all I've got this evening. That's all I've got. I hope you enjoy your Friday the 13th. I think my birthday's coming up in 2 days. Yeah. No matter what you're going through, once again, no matter what it is, may your self-solitude and your peace, find it, because it is very important. It's important to click with yourself. It's important to know yourself. It's so pertinent and important for the inner focus, your benefits. When you connect exclusively with yourself, I promise you. Once again, it's not about being lonely, but being comfortable with yourself. So go out and find it. Self-solitude, no matter what it is, but go about it the right way. I've lost so many friends and friendships and things that I used to do and things I don't do anymore that's not even negative. I just don't do certain things. Hang out, go places, do this, do that, because I'm trying to find myself, because I'm healing. That's all I've got once again. What are those 3 words that take me out in every show that I do? Love, peace, chicken grease. Later, guys, and thanks for watching.
presentations.